Hey, what's up, people? From me today, we got the new Terror Claws Skeletor from Masterverse, the new Eternia line. Part of the latest wave that's out. I was a little late pre-ordering, so I just happened to get him. Got two more still waiting on. We'll see him here in the cross sale. I did get a couple little sneak peeks at this figure. I've seen him without his helmet. We'll go over that in a little bit too. The head might be a little off-putting compared to some of the other Skeletor heads we've got in Masterverse. But like I said, we'll check it out when I get to it. I just want to go over that front artwork here. Really cool. Got these yellow snakes, and I'm sure a lot of you already know that it's looking like King Hiss, and I believe we have got word that King Hiss will be coming to Masterverse pretty soon, so excited for that. Let's check out maybe some of the side artwork. Alright, and there, yeah, we have portrait of Skeletor up here, the helmeted head, and then just him with the Terror Claws going on this side. And then the other side is just kind of a wraparound. You got some of the whiteboard, or the Snake Tower, and then the Cobra Khan down here, which I also believe will be coming to Masterverse. Then on the back, just a little profile of the picture, the figure itself. Little bio down here: the diabolical Lord of Destruction crafted his only weapon that will allow him to stand nose to nose in melee battle with He-Man, the dreaded Terror Claws. Kind of wish they threw in there from like the original mini comics that Spikor was the one in the armory who designed these for him, built them. It would have been kind of cool if they wouldn't reference that. But then down here, the cross sale as well. Let's see, the Ninjor and the She-Ra, which I'm really excited for, especially that Ninjor. The Ninjor looks so amazing. Can't wait to get him in hand. But I'll just bust right into him now, and we'll start checking him out. All right, and here he is, straight out of package. All suited, or not quite all suited up yet. Got his helmet on him. I thought the helmet was removable. I was kind of playing with him right now, just the visor is, but we'll get into checking out the head here in a second, like I was talking about. In the package, it was a little different. You got the two Terror Claws and the two hoses. Two of them are in the package where you can see them through the plastic, and then the other two were just in the box. So I didn't have the little like red baggie or the baggie that usually stuff comes in. Maybe they're too big, I'm not sure. But let's take a closer look at these Terror Claws. These are really cool looking, man. Big, nice, sharp points on them. Now flip it over real quick. Got this cool little, almost. No, not quite. I thought it almost looked like the cat from Eternia, but it's not. And another cool thing on these two is they're going to be articulated, I saw. So it's got a little hinge in there. So you kind of move them up and down a little bit. Not a whole lot to them. And also there's little pegs in here. I'm not quite sure if we get some light in there, you can see. It's going to be little pegs where you just remove the hands and put them on so they don't slip right over his hands like the original toy or clip-on or anything. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then a couple hoses they're going to attach to the, let's see, let's hold on. Yeah, they'll attach to the claws themselves and then into his back. Let's bring him up a little closer for now though. Check out some of his armor on him. Got that classic halter top, and it's looking, I do think this is going to be removable. Yeah, you got the clips here on the back. So I'm just going to check real quick. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's looking like we got that newer torso. The new torso they've been using on it. I'm not going to take it all the way off. There's not much swapping I'm going to be doing with this one, armor-wise at least. So clip that back on. Yeah, very cool looking on it. Got that shiny purple to it, that paint they've been using for everything. Some robotics going down the arms here, some cybernetics kind of. And then just kind of shiny blue gloves. Real basic kind of loincloth. It's a little different than anything else I think we've had. And then just down to his pointy toes and boots. I will say these feet are a little different, I think, than anything we've got too. It was a little hard getting them to stand. They're real narrow. But yeah, that's about it for him there. Let's see, bring him down here. Get to his head. So yeah, I thought the whole helmet was going to be removable. It doesn't look like it, but this visor does come off. And it was a little tricky. Give me a moment here. Okay, there, getting it to pop out. So there is his head underneath, and does have the articulated jaw on him. I'm going to move my light a little bit over here so you can see a little better. Inside the mouth looks a little funny. You can see the hinge in there. Let me close the jaw on him so you get a good look at just his face. Yeah, I thought it was just a little off-putting to me. Kind of narrow up here at the head and then big wide jaw on him. It's just a little different. I mean, it's not bad. It's just we've had some of these other newer sculpts that look so great. So maybe they added the helmet and mask later on just to cover up that face. I'm not sure. And I tried to look at like some concept art, see if like the helmet and visor and everything was something that they might have in some old concept art, original designs, but I didn't see anything anywhere. So I guess it's just new for new Eternia. But I'm going to strap on his other parts and we'll check them out all loaded up. Alright, here we go. Here's what he looks like all suited up with everything. And man, I really do like the looks of these claws and these hoses and everything going to him. Overall, that looks really cool. I didn't show me plugging it all in, but like I said, they just pop into the plugs that are on the gloves, and then the two holes on the back here. And actually, I put them on the wrong side before. I guess these hoses are going to be popping upwards, so you can kind of see them up over the shoulder when you're looking at them from the front like that. I had them before. You can't even tell you have the hoses, so I flipped them around. Look a lot better now like this. Alright, and here he is up next to the Origins Terror Claw, pretty similar to the vintage one. So you can just kind of see all the upgrades and everything he's got going with them. One thing I want to mention is the original one and like the vintage and the Origins one had this weird creature thing, weapon. I'm not sure what you would even call it, but I thought they'd be cool if they incorporated into this. I didn't even realize like there wasn't nothing to do with it till a buddy of mine, Adam, highly articulated, was like, oh, what about that little creature thing that comes with them? So yeah, they didn't do anything with this at all, which I thought there'd be like maybe a little, oh, like this skull on the arm or somewhere or something. I'm not sure if like those things, those aren't quite it either. But yeah, it's been cool to see this in there somewhere, because this is just like, I mean, as goofy as it is, it's a classic classic weapon that came with the original. So I think from here I'm just going to do a couple of maybe head swaps, and we'll check out what other options we may have available if you're not quite happy with this head that came with them. So we'll do that real quick. Okay, I thought I'd go with Origins Terror Claw head since it's right here in front of me already. So pretty cool. I mean, being that it's the Terror Claws already, it looks great on it. The purple's a little lighter, more colorful purple on it, so a little off. But I do have another head I wanted to check out real quick, so I'll do that. Okay, from there I went and I swapped out, this is the head from that 2-pack of the Stranger Things, the kind of, more darker toned Skeletor. And the purple is kind of in between this blue and this purple here, so it looks really good. I like the look of it. Color-wise, it's a little shiny too, so it kind of matches up. So I think that's a cool look on them as well. We'll check out somebody else. Alright, here I had that Origins Alcala type head. It's not the one with the red jewels in it. We have two of them. One with red jewels that came with that Cronus 2-pack. And then this one, and I can't recall right now which one that came with, but would be pretty much the same, just with like the red eyes. I'm not sure where I have that one right now either. So, but yeah, again, the purple matches up a lot better with that darker purple. So that looks alright. I think I'm liking that last one better, but let's check out one more real quick. Alright, and speaking of Alcala, I got the Masterverse Bone Throne Skeletor head, the Alcala head for that. So, looks pretty good as well. I'm not quite sure if it matches up as well, being like, as a little darker and barbaric. It doesn't really go as well with like all the robotic stuff, I'm not sure, but yeah, it looks good though. I mean, the head's just great. It looks good on so many different things. Alright, here's one I was excited to try out. It's the head from the new Eternia Skeletor. See, that helmet's on a little crooked. And that being like futuristic, you know, how the New Adventures kind of had all the robotic stuff going on too. Looks really cool on him. I like the look of that. So far, this might be my overall pick. I'm not sure if, I know I can't really get a second one of him right now. I'm pretty sure the price of that New Adventures one has really gone up. But yeah, overall, I think it just really fits in really cool. You kind of get a little side view of him there. Yeah, I'm really digging that one. I think I just got one more to try out now here. Okay, I might have lied. I got two more I wanted to check out. I forgot about this vintage Skeletor that we just got in. But, you know, I like to go through all my options when I'm doing stuff like this. So, yeah, that vintage Skeletor head is really cool looking. Like, I just loved that sculpt on that. And looks really good on him as well. It's just crazy to me they're going from, like, figures like that with so much detail, like him in the battle armor, to kind of a downgrade, I think, on this. So, yeah, for sure I'll probably be finding another head to swap out. And maybe even see if I can get this helmet off at some point. Maybe swap it, but I'll do that later. Throw pictures on Instagram if I'm able to. Okay, now I'll wrap it up with this one. This is one I'm sure most people would probably want to see. Everybody loved that Battle Armor Skeletor, and I'm seeing now he's really hard to get a hold of, which really sucks because he's such a great figure. But yeah, that helmet on him has that shiny purple, which matches up like great with his armor on here. And just, I don't know, it's just such a good head sculpt and everything on there. I'm just going to remove the helmet because the helmet is removable on there. It does have that chainmail underneath, but there's look at him without the helmet. I think better with it on though, because like I said, the color wise just matches up so cool. But yeah, I'll probably be my final one I'm going to throw on him for right now. Alright, so that's it for it. Just put him in a little final pose here to wrap it up. Let me know in the comments if you figure you guys might be picking up or what you think of them just by seeing them here. Like the content, do all the good YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Got a couple more things I need to get to recording. I'll be putting those out as soon as possible too. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and have a great rest of your day.